Welcome back to Behind Closed Files, where we delve into the most chilling and baffling cases. In the summer of 2021, Gabby Petito and her fiancé, Brian Laundrie, embarked on an ambitious road trip across the United States. They set off in their converted van, eager to explore the beauty of the national parks and share their adventures on social media. Gabby, a passionate travel blogger, documented their journey with vibrant photos and engaging posts, showcasing stunning landscapes and moments of joy. However, as they traveled from park to park, the reality of their relationship began to reveal itself. Friends and family noted subtle changes in Gabby's demeanor, expressing concern about her emotional well-being. Despite the picturesque settings, tension brewed between the couple. Reports emerged of an incident in Moab, Utah, where witnesses observed a heated argument between them at a restaurant, highlighting the underlying struggles in their relationship. On August 12, 2021, police intervened after a call reported a domestic dispute. Officers separated Gabby and Brian for the night, offering her the option to stay in a hotel for her safety, but she chose to remain with Brian, believing they could resolve their issues together. This decision foreshadowed the tragic events that were to follow, as the couple continued their journey, now filled with a mix of adventure and unspoken conflict. As August progressed, Gabby's social media posts began to slow, raising alarms among her friends and family. The once lively updates turned into silence, a concerning indication that something was amiss. What was meant to be a celebration of love and exploration was morphing into a troubling narrative, setting the stage for a heartbreaking conclusion. As September approached, Gabby Petito's family became increasingly worried when they lost contact with her. The last confirmed sighting of Gabby was on August 30th, when she and Brian were in Wyoming near the Grand Teton National Park. After that, her family received no communication, a situation that felt increasingly dire. On September 11th, Gabby's parents reported her missing, launching a nationwide search for the young woman who had captured the hearts of many through her social media presence. Meanwhile, Brian Laundrie returned to his parents' home in Florida on September 1st, driving Gabby's van, but without her. His sudden return raised suspicions, and law enforcement quickly focused on him as a person of interest in Gabby's disappearance. As the investigation unfolded, authorities sought to piece together the timeline of their travels, revealing the couple's last known locations and interactions. Public interest in the case surged, amplified by the power of social media. The hashtag #FindGabby trended as users shared her story and urged anyone with information to come forward. Media coverage highlighted the growing concern, shining a spotlight on the issue of missing persons and domestic violence. Gabby's family made heartfelt pleas for information, emphasizing their deep love and concern for her well-being. Days turned into weeks, and as searches intensified in the wilderness of Wyoming, hope began to fade. The contrast between Gabby's vibrant online persona and the reality of her absence weighed heavily on those who followed her story. The public rallied around her family, urging for answers and demanding justice as the search effort expanded, but still, Gabby remained missing. On September 19, 2021, the search for Gabby Petito reached a devastating climax when authorities confirmed that human remains found in the Bridger-Teton National Forest were indeed hers. The discovery sent shockwaves across the nation, turning grief into outrage. Gabby's family was shattered, and the public mourned the loss of a young woman whose story had resonated so deeply with so many. An autopsy revealed that Gabby died from blunt force injuries and strangulation, categorizing her death as a homicide. As details of her final days began to emerge, questions about Brian Laundrie's involvement intensified. His disappearance after Gabby's reported death further fueled speculation and anger. While Gabby's family pleaded for answers, Brian remained silent, leading many to wonder what he knew and what had transpired during their time together. The media attention surrounding Gabby's case highlighted not only the tragedy of her death, but also the broader issues of domestic violence. As authorities continued the search for Brian Laundrie, discussions erupted about the warning signs of abuse and the importance of supporting victims. Gabby's story became a rallying point for advocates urging for changes in how domestic violence cases are handled. As the investigation unfolded, search efforts for Brian intensified, focusing on areas in Florida where he was last seen. The narrative shifted from finding Gabby to seeking justice, with the nation following every development closely. Each passing day without answers deepened the sense of urgency and sorrow for what had been lost. On October 20th, 2021, the search for Brian Laundrie came to a tragic end when authorities discovered human remains in a swampy area of the Carlton Reserve in Florida, later confirmed to be his. The circumstances surrounding his death added another layer of complexity to the already heartbreaking narrative. A notebook found nearby indicated that Brian had confessed to taking Gabby's life, revealing the depth of their troubled relationship and the events leading up to her tragic death. The conclusion of Gabby and Brian's story ignited widespread discussions about domestic violence, mental health, and the need for systemic change. Gabby's family, heartbroken yet determined, turned their grief into advocacy. They established the Gabby Petito Foundation, aimed at supporting families of missing persons and raising awareness about domestic violence. Their mission was clear: to honor Gabby's memory by working to prevent other tragedies like hers. The impact of Gabby's story rippled through communities, sparking conversations that had long been neglected. Advocacy groups urged lawmakers to implement policies that better support victims of domestic violence and ensure that law enforcement receives proper training in handling such cases. The media coverage surrounding Gabby's disappearance and death served as a crucial reminder of the urgency of these issues. While the loss of Gabby Petito was a tragedy, her legacy continues to inspire change. Her story brought attention to the challenges faced by victims of domestic violence, urging society to foster environments of support and understanding. Gabby's journey, marked by dreams of adventure, became a powerful call to action, encouraging others to stand against violence and work towards a future where everyone can feel safe and loved.